doing that right now?
No, but
Don't put this on there, for fuck's sake. I guess I walked into that one. God damn. All right. Well, welcome to the Blood Prison Shakedown. Thanks for coming back and seeing us. This time, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. What we're doing is we're having some actors from Blood Prison come on the show, and we're going to take every zone, and we're going to bring in one actor and the zone leader. Currently with me, I have the zone leader, Candi. Say hi.
Hi.
Jeez.
Hi.
And our kitchen cook, beat your ass with a wooden spoon, Melissa.
That's
How
me.
are we doing?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. You don't have that wooden spoon with you now, right?
It's in the truck.
You didn't ask me how I was doing.
Well, I know how you're doing. Candi and I have kind of a special relationship. I try to be a giving, nurturing boss. Yes?
No.
Yes.
This is what we call it. Yes.
No.
There's a lot of... Yes, thank you. So...
Oh, wrong actor.
I
Sorry.
give her...
Redo.
The dialogue between the actors compared to the actors and me are, well, it's not really that much different. So for Candi, what I like to do is a little jackin', is what I call it, a little jack in the weenus, because she has weenus issues and...
Whoa, calm down. I don't have weenus issues.
Yeah, you do.
I wouldn't call it issues.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I right? She's been in your makeup. Melissa also does makeup, is a phenomenal makeup artist, and she does Candi's makeup, correct?
I do.
And when she's in the chair sometimes, it's just like, your weenus just looks lonely. I believe you told me once that your weenus was your weenuses.
Weenuses.
Yeah. So I come up and give a little
double jacking. Is that what we're calling it? We're double jacking.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
Now, I think she does. She acts like she doesn't. Her eyes, and when she screams, "Stop doing that," says she doesn't. But
normally, yes. I will.
In my eyes, that's like,
oh yeah.
You know that's a problem
like,
when somebody tells a guy no and you think it's okay.
No, I know it's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not thinking. I don't think about anything.
You don't think at all. You can tell. You can tell. You just be going in there for it. So
yeah,
I don't like it.
Listen, I know it's been probably, God, I don't know. What have you been with us? 5 years now?
Yeah.
5 seasons?
Yep, it's going on 5.
Okay, so eventually you're gonna learn to like
longer
it.
Than that. Yeah.
No, I started in 21.
Whatever, it all blends. You all just kind of
Your
like,
time
you've been
don't
here,
matter.
so yeah. I mean, whatever.
You've been here long enough.
You will learn to like it, I guess is what I was getting at.
Yeah, I feel like
that's just the way.
No choice.
There we go.
He's the man
We
who
found it.
signs
We've
checks.
made it.
It's like
we're having a
arranged
breakthrough
marriage.
right now.
Yep.
So let's get into the meat of everything. What'd your eyes get all wide for?
The emphasis on the word meat was crazy.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
The meat and the bones about everything.
Direct.
Gotta have it directly in front of you. We hear you better that way.
Talking about meat and just putting it right in my face makes a lot of sense.
It's a microphone, so calm down.
Yeah.
So let's get into the actor side of what you guys do, or I guess what you guys do. I mean, we all gotta, listen, this isn't from me. This is from Jen. She says you guys gotta pump things up a little bit, especially up in the house, needs a little help. So that's why I'm having you on. We're trying to
rewind. Who said that?
Jen did.
You look damn pointed. It's crazy. She said. When did she say this?
It's I don't know. Whenever.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You are the zone leader of the house. The house has went through changes and different variations, and currently we have it set up as what I tell people is the warden's widow's house, and you guys are her cooks and maids and billiard room people and parlor room, dead grandma in the coffin and laundry room people and, all that good shit, the dolls. That's kind of its current situation. Candi, you started in the kitchen as well, right?
I started, well, in the haunt in general, I started in the church.
Oh, that's right. I think we got a photo coming up of that. We'll get to the photos here in a little bit. I believe I got a photo of you in the church, which is really good. It's really good.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
It was a great time. I didn't know I was going to be in it like this right when I first started.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know it was going to be what it is. I thought it was going to be like Walmart, Party City costumes, Walmart makeup, and then stand in the corner, say boo, go home. That's why I thought, first timer, that's why I thought. And then I got in here, I'm like, whoa, that's not what this is.
No. She thought she was going to get one of those old plastic masks.
Yeah.
That has like a rubber band fucking, She just like, where's my Wonder Woman mask at?
I didn't know what I was getting
got the
myself
rubber band.
into.
And that's got a little slit for breathing.
Just
You got the
just
foam
enough.
on the forehead to hold it out.
Yep.
Oh, you guys got foam?
Oh, yeah.
Must have been nice.
Must have been.
Yeah. I was too old for the foam.
We're not that much different.
Did you hear
The
that?
senior citizens
I
at the
agree.
table are arguing. Listen,
I'm not the oldest one in the
Oh.
room.
Yes, you are.
Am I? Am I me? No, I think it's someone else that's not currently doing this right now.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay,
Same. I
well,
don't know
me
what you're
neither.
Talking about.
What about Melissa? When did she get started?
Here?
In general,
Oh,
like
in
where
general.
did you haunt anywhere else?
No, this is the first.
Jeez, you guys are just working up the ranks, aren't you?
I know. No, I've always, liked scary movies and haunted houses, but I had my kids and waited until they were 18. And then I was like, let me venture out.
Yeah. Well, that's better too because you're kind of more. You got a little more discipline.
Yeah.
You know what I
definitely.
mean? I would rather have the only good thing about, and I'm not shitting on the younger actors out there. I love you all. Younger actors have more energy and they're maybe a little more,
That's true.
but the older actors are a little more disciplined.
Yeah.
And I know that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I know, will do what you're going to do. Sometimes the younger ones tend to maybe burn out a little bit because they're so energetic that halfway through the night they're ready for a monster, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't pace themselves, but they learn. They're learning, and they're. And I know here we're doing pretty good as far as that. We've been really lucky with who we've gotten in the last couple years, But it's ever changing. I mean, how long you've been doing the house? Because Jen was actually the zone leader
In the house.
in the house, and then she moved up, and then you got the zone leader position somehow, and then
I'm trying to figure out what your vendetta is against me. But
I have
you
nothing.
But you said you loved me.
I do.
But I'm trying to figure out why you are so mean.
I'm not. Listen,
I'll take
it
it.
was a well-deserved zone leader right here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's that better? Jeez.
Now,
Stop
when you
crying,
do
man.
all
You ain't
that,
getting no
it
Oscar
doesn't-
when you're in here.
Okay, so when you do all the extra, it doesn't make it any better.
Yeah. Well,
But
whatever.
I'll take it.
So once you got into zone, think about how many people in the house, right, have come and gone. Who's your consistent? You've got Melissa,
I have Kylie.
Kylie. There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, who else?
Like more than 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't think
Crickets.
anybody.
That's it.
To me, that is like the hardest part about, one of the hardest parts about doing this is the turnover. And we've kept a lot of actors these last couple years. Like we've done pretty good,
I agree.
but it's been like that.
Different. Yeah. It's
Who's
like,
who's the same? Kylie, Melissa. Yeah, Kylie, Melissa. That's about it because everybody else is either just not come back or got fired or whatever.
or took a break and want to come back. There's that situation too with school or family situations.
Yeah.
So, or they got moved.
Yeah.
My zone and
Who
moved
else
to a
has been?
different
Who else
zone.
was in the house and now somewhere else? Who'd that be? Anybody?
Cassandra,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where's she at now?
a little bit everywhere.
A little bit everywhere.
Oh okay,
Basement, calm town.
all over the place. Who else? That's it.
That's it.
It's the only ones I can think of.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah. So Melissa also does makeup.
I do.
Do you like makeup better than you do acting, or vice versa, or do you like it all?
I like it all.
Yeah.
What I don't like is
Uh-oh,
being
here we
rushed
go.
out
Here we go.
to get to my scene on time.
Well, get your makeup's done quicker.
I try.
Jeez. We have a time limit.
Trust me when I say I know.
There's a time you have to get done. You, the widow, Emily, you're all dicking off, and then next thing you know, we're opening late.
That's exactly what we do.
No, we don't do that anymore. But, come on, I had to.
Yeah.
We did actually pretty good this year on the makeup end of things as far as, I think, getting everybody out on time and the way we had the room set up for who's doing whose makeup. I really liked that.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
really enjoyed, like, you having, these are the people that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then, Emily having the people she's doing, little Emily having the people she's doing. It just worked out well, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And then everybody was able to come together when people were missing or had issues.
Oh, well, there's always issues. See, this is the thing when I bring actors in. Was that somebody's foot? Don't be playing footsie with me, little girl.
Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to?
That'd be
Yeah.
you.
No, he can't be talking to me.
So I'm going to confess to something real quick. I love fucking with Candi
No
my
way.
goodness,
because,
I
like,
couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
I love making her look crazy.
I couldn't tell.
She will sit there and, like, there could be, like, 4 of us or 5 of us standing around, and nobody's paying attention, and I'll look over at her,
Oh my god.
and I'll just make some face, and she'd be like, Vic, what the hell are you doing? I just kind of
And
look at her, I'm
everybody
like,
look at me like-
and everybody kind of turns and looks. I'm like,
What are you
I don't
talking
know what the hell's going on over here.
It's like,
That's my
Yeah,
favorite
it's-
part of things is
yeah.
messing with you guys.
you don't see that?
Yeah. You
And
see what he
no-
did?
Nobody sees it.
Yeah.
The best part is when you catch it and he doesn't realize that you catch it and then he plays dumb.
I didn't.
Like, I saw you do it.
Nah,
You're like, yeah.
that never happened.
It does happen.
Yeah. So when you're doing makeup, Melissa, what do you like to do? Are you like more of the airbrush? Do you like doing that more? Do you like doing the appliance gore, more of the 3D stuff? What do you
I
what do
like
you
the
prefer?
appliance and the gore. I
Yeah,
like the blood
so
and
do
the
I.
pus and the... It looks realistic. It looks cool. Candy's like,
I
yeah.
love
Candi she's got a pretty good appliance you guys put on her.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So, like, going through the house and acting and interacting with the guests that come in, and our lovely guests that are so nice to us,
You love them.
All
to
of
you.
Every last one of them.
them. Everyone.
What is the hardest part about dealing with them? Candi, you go first.
Oh, that's great.
I'll go.
right.
I think it's just the people that don't want to move. Other than that, I mean, you find the spot and you get them going, but
Yeah. Well, they want to move when they're in your scene. Because they get slapped with a damn.
Sometimes.
Well, then there's that one that just puts her hands on the table.
many times.
It's great. It's hilarious.
You
Again.
stand there like, did you just assume the position?
One more time.
They ask that quite often. And
Yeah?
I'm like,
Will you oblige them? Yeah, you will. You do. You got some weird fetish. I just know it.
that's what it is. The granny fetish.
It's great, right? When they get spanked and then they turn the corner and see me and then
Yes.
damn near piss themselves.
That nook is a really good spot
is.
for like you guys both
love
chill
that
it there.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Because they don't know what's
really
around
fun.
that corner.
They really
No.
don't.
You know?
No.
And they're expecting something else, and it is a good spot.
They're not expecting an axe to the face.
Dude, I only did that once.
Oh my god.
I'm not a trained professional like you guys.
Oh man.
You made my heart drop. I was like,
Oh, dude.
The
Yeah.
only issue I have with customers is when they get a little too drunk and then they want to touch or poke
Yeah.
or get too much into the personal space, especially if they have a touch pass. And it's like,
Yeah, there's like there's no way, and no matter how many times we're trying to tell them outside, look, don't touch the actors,
Yeah.
don't do this, keep walking. And I'll go to other attractions. Like I forget which one it was. We were at one where it's like you're standing in line and waiting, and there's like audio playing. Do not stop walking once you get in the attraction. You know what I mean? There might have been a couple. We might have been to them. They're like, always keep moving forward. Don't stop no matter what the actors are doing. Keep walking. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not a bad idea to do that. And I've done that. But it's like,
do they listen?
No, they don't. You know what I mean? And if you're, you know what I mean? If you, and we always tell everybody, don't, jump in front of them. You could jump from the side, from the back, and they stop, or they'll turn around. I saw that in the kitchen a couple times where you might have done something and they turn around and they just like, now their back is facing the way they need to be walking. And it's just like, bitch, move.
Yeah.
What is going on
Come
here?
on.
You know what I mean? So the actor lore of, that's another thing I want to talk to everybody about when we do it, is the lore of acting, like these wild stories that we hear from beyond the scene. I made somebody piss their pants. Have you ever made somebody piss their pants?
I actually have.
Yeah? Candi?
A couple times.
Yeah?
It's great times, yes. Like, oh my God, I pissed myself. Yeah.
I saw the one time I was acting, I don't remember where, but they were like literally they were like, got their hands down there, and she was just like, I peed. And like,
this season it was, well, it's a good thing the laundry room's next door. She can help you. Like,
no. Next thing you know, we got somebody. Didn't we talk about that in the last one? I think about the solitary.
crapping on the wall.
Yeah, took a shit on the wall.
Oh, that
guy.
Horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
I remember him going through the house, though. I remember him saying, my stomach hurts. I got to go. And I was like,
yeah, and you were just like,
sorry.
Sucks to be you, buddy. Slapped him in the stomach with a spoon. The fuck out of here.
I don't hit the stomach.
Yeah. Just the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many broken spoons do you have collected? Let's go on to that one. How many broken spoons are collected in the house?
Okay, I just want to start by saying I buy all of my spoons, so I don't care.
Hey, I didn't say anything about that.
Isn't
there like a little shrine of all the broken spoons
in the
there?
one pot? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be this season at least 2 a day.
God damn.
So how many would we have? 22 days?
20. No, 22. Because of
Thursdays.
Thursdays, yeah.
So there's at least 50 in there.
That's just nuts.
At least.
So you're either buying cheap ass spoons or you're beating the shit out of people.
I don't do cheap spoons because then they break really quick.
Yeah. Well, and some people really want that. Some people want that extra. That was when we first started doing touch passes, like I remember getting a message on the Blood Prison page. So will you guys like hit us with tasers? And I'm just like, no. What about tying us down in a chair? I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And I just ended the conversation quickly because I'm like, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't going that crazy.
Right.
You guys like the touch passes?
Yeah.
I love the touch passes.
Yeah. Why? Why is that?
Because
you can get right in there.
Get right up and like be pure nightmare fuel to somebody.
Yeah.
It's just great. They sit there. Someone will see you and they'll just hit the ground, so you can just sit there and just pull them right along and say, "Come on."
Yeah.
Keep the line moving.
Well, this year for the people that didn't have touch passes, I didn't want them to be left out.
Okay. Well, that's a good practice.
Yeah.
So I bought a whole bunch of cockroaches, and I passed them out to different actors. So I'd like to know how many people made it home with cockroaches in their hair or their hoodies.
Oh, it put them in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know where the touch pass gets a little skewed is I had to deal with a complaint a couple times, not this year, but like usually a couple times a year, where somebody like gets sprayed with water, like the holy water thing in the church. I had that, and then we had the rat, or I guess it was the hellhound in the basement. It's a big gorgler prop that pushes out, and they hit the actors with it, or the actors hit the guests with it. Even if they don't have a touch pass, they'll get bumped, and they get all freaked out, like, "Oh, I have a touch pass." Who touched you?
Right.
Nobody touched you.
Nobody touched you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you hit the body in the hallway. So did you complain when that happened? No, you complained when you got scared.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that body you were yanking on, or the naked bodies, everyone's just grabbing everything.
The one on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, boobies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
We used to have one in the old lab that was this. It was this body. It was a naked male, and we came in there one day, and there was teeth marks in the
Stop.
in that part. And I told him, I'm like, you don't use teeth on that. What is wrong with you guys? But they did. There was teeth marks in it.
To each their own.
Jesus, yeah, I guess so. It's everywhere, man. I'm telling you.
Like an actor or a guest?
I'm pretty sure it was a guest. I would like to think one of the actors wouldn't do that. And why would they do that? Have you ever done that?
To a prop?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I've never done it to a prop either.
But
Not done that.
You've done it to something else?
Well, you mean like a human?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Look, it's not important what I've done. Okay? Go ahead, drink of water. Good drink. So I gotta say, so respectfully in the house, and I love everywhere. I love acting in the house. Like I'll come out, on Sundays. I didn't really get to do it much this year.
Yeah.
But I like to come out on Sundays and what? And act. I'll get a costume on and go out. And usually I'll go down into solitary for a little bit and maybe the West. But I spend most of my time upstairs in the house because it's just, I don't know. I just like it up there the most. And I like chasing people.
That's fun.
I like some of and then the actors don't know who I am half the time. So that's good.
Be like, who is that?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
keep acting. Just keep acting.
I walk into a scene and they always just stop and look at me like, what's going on? And I got to tell them it's me. It's Vic. It's fine. And they're just like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to start acting now, aren't you? But I spend most of my time upstairs, house, kitchen. Yeah.
Rope in the body.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a little skit we do up there where, I'll the body in the pot, I'll do like naughty things to it. And then she catches me do it and then beats me with the spoon. She doesn't. She beats me like she's my mom.
Listen, I turn the spoon around to be kind. That way it's like cupping you and not cracking you.
Jeez.
Cupping you.
She's cupping me. Good. I like cups, not cracks. Wait a minute. Never mind. No, but it's a lot of fun. What is the? I mean, I love chasing candy. I love doing things in front of the guests that they're just like.
Yes.
They're not sure what's happening.
Right.
So I start chasing Candy around, screaming maid. Because she's got the maid costume. I'm like, maid! And she's just running. It's so good. And a lot of times the customers will just look like, there was this one other time that was so goddamn funny when Candy and we didn't know we were there. I didn't know where she was. I didn't know she was there. I was standing behind that curtain on the other side of the two-way mirror.
Okay.
And this guest is coming down. This is before we changed that last room where Kylie and Kenzie were.
Okay.
So Kylie, they did their thing. And then this guy comes out, and right at the same time, me and Candy just jump out.
I literally run down the back porch I just bounce off of Vic.
That was so good.
Screaming at people, and then I run right back up the back porch like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was just like so out of sync, and everybody was just like, "Oh, that was a haunt blooper." If there would have been, you know what I mean?
That's funny.
That's definitely what that was.
It was a great time.
It was. That was.
They still got scared regardless.
Oh yeah.
Definitely got it.
I have a hard time composing myself after this one scares the shit out of me. Because she comes up behind me, and you have a whole freaking convulsion because you don't expect somebody to come up from behind you.
Because I'm darting through, I'm just trying to do my checks, making sure everybody's okay.
No, you intentionally.
You just
intentionally.
You're probably right.
No, yeah, so she's just sitting there, and I say, "Are you okay?" But it's like right behind her.
So like when I did that to you when you were
yeah.
I get right up in there and like Candy.
No, right when I sat there and had this whole side of my face blocked off, just in my ear.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see anything over here.
That's good stuff.
It was.
I didn't like it.
It was funny.
The good thing is that I'm having fun. That's what matters most.
That is exactly what matters most.
Thank you. I think we're making some progress here.
A lot of progress. Yeah. A lot.
I'll drink to that. Cheers in my spring water. Whatever. Get it in here. I hope you choke.
Probably later.
Cut that part out. So let's talk about the busy nights at Blood Prison, or just, anywhere really. But how do you guys handle when we start just throwing in 20 people at once, and then next thing you know, you just got this big line of people going through the house? How do you handle that? What's the worst part about doing that? Because the house is close quarters.
It's close quarters. It's the very beginning of the show. It's right when they sit there and they get stuck. It's more so they don't want to run into another group. So a group will run into another group. It's like, oh, we'll wait for this group to go. It's like, no, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. Then we have this big Congo line. Then the Congo line is hitting solid. It's horrible. So it's more so just keep acting, keep entertaining.
Yeah.
Get the scares where you can. As soon as they move through, just reset and then start all over.
What's there back in the day? I remember there was a conga line in there that went basically from the backyard almost to where about the bathroom was, where it was just this giant line. I don't remember what happened, but something had happened. I think Jen was still zone leading up there then, and I kind of heard the radio chatter, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? And somebody had stopped, or somebody got held up, or something happened, and I was just like, oh my God. So then I knew solitary was just going to be a shit show. You know what I mean? Because it's dark. As soon as they walk into solitary and it's just
Pitch
darkness, they're just like, whoop, and they stop. And they don't want to move. And then that damn boo box goes off, and then they really stop. You know what I mean? That is always the hardest part, is keeping people moving. That's not the hardest part?
Not for me.
No? Okay. Well, we're not, wielding weapons that are
Everybody
hitting
needs a weapon
people.
then.
Yeah. We could just do that, like life-threatening
Spoon,
movement. Move or die. How's that sound? You want to keep going? No, it's a lot of fun though. I think up in the house especially, and in the basement. I mean, everywhere is really high detail, but we can really spend a lot of time on those areas because we keep them up. You know what I mean? And it makes it more more detailed, more, we can handle. We do better, like lighting and stuff like that in the house and everything. What's your favorite scene in the house? Yours?
Of course.
Yeah, the kitchen?
No, I actually really like the doll room this year.
The doll room's pretty killer.
Doll room is dope.
Yeah.
The doll room is dope. My favorite room is also the parlor.
Parlor room?
The
first
parlor
room?
is it's also a nice one.
I like the fly rig we put in there. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? What would you like to see added to the house?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I'm full of them.
I think you were talking about that one before about if they did like a photo shoot, like with dead people.
Yeah, so like back in that time, family would sit there and prop up their dead on the couches, and then they would sit there and pose with them, and then they would just have that one camera. And they would have their camera.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, I don't know, it'd just be a blank room with a couch and then a dead person, and then people could be just walking through the photos.
They just sit with a picture or the dead people and get a photo.
That could be a photo op in the house but it would be too time consuming to be in the haunt.
Oh, you mean an actual photo op?
Not even a photo op, just the
like they're walking through
like they're walking through like, oh, so this is where they take the pictures with the dead.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I think if we had like those other haunted houses where they have like the scare cams, so if a certain area really scares somebody, we can.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. We get caught up so much in just retooling everything that, it's really, it can be a little bit harder to do those things. So there was another thing we wanted to do where you could actually scare, I forget where I saw this at, but you can scare like people outside. There's just a part in the haunt, and then you rig up a button and the people like pay $5.
So like an air cannon or something?
And it's like an air cannon, and you hit the button and it scares them. It says, learn to scare or something like that. And people kind of dig that. I've always wanted to try that one out.
That's cool.
Because I think people would do that, and I think that, I don't know, you might get more people to come in and act when they see people getting scared. Do you remember your first scare? The first time you scared somebody in the house or in the East?
Yes. It was because I was doing a lot of mannequin scaring because, once again, I was new. Didn't know what I was doing.
So you're doing the old sit still, they think you're a mannequin.
Yep, and then jump out.
Yeah.
But I was standing in front of a fog machine. Don't do that. With a twig in my ear. Or I was... because it was
I don't understand.
Because remember, it was just a cell box with the little wood plaques, and we had trees in them. And then it was just, I was standing up against the tree, kind of hiding in the corner, and like, it just went roar, like grr, like I just came out growling.
I went roar. I just came out and said roar. Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't even know it was real, and then I say, "That's what that feels like." And I was in it ever since.
Yeah, hooked ever since. What about you?
Hooked.
I do remember mine. It was pretty much the same. It was just kind of standing there. And then they were like, oh shit, she's real.
Yeah.
But that was the doll room.
Doll room?
Yeah.
Is that where did you start?
The doll room.
You started in the doll room. Okay. The
like-
old doll room.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I was the cook in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now you're the cook.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the maid.
When you put it like that.
I do, because I was going to say my office actually needs a little feather dusting.
She needs a new feather duster because every
Yeah?
time one of her feathers fall off, I think it's a dead bird and freak out.
Is that your phobia, birds? You don't like birds?
Oh no, I don't like spiders.
Oh, spiders. Well, the house has got a lot of spiders.
I don't see them.
You know what I'm thinking about adding to the parlor room? More taxidermy, like a buffalo head or something. What do you think? What do you think? I think a buffalo head would go good in there.
A water buffalo.
You
You can have a water buffalo.
Perfect.
I love learning these things about people. I was informed that Melissa loves buffaloes, bisons. That she really, and I was like, I like bison too. They're delicious.
We don't eat them.
Yeah, it's just,
We don't
no,
kill
not
them.
that way. She just likes them. I was like, oh, I see. She actually likes the animal.
I love the buffalo.
Have you ever been up to that place up on the lake that you can go and pet them? Feed them out of your car?
No.
I don't know if it's still there. I can't remember what it was called.
My truck doesn't
The
go near
African
animals
safari
that can
place?
get up.
Dude, we drove through there. No, it's like a wildlife safari.
Yeah, and they have horns, and I have a truck, and you ain't scratching my truck.
Oh, it's so cool though.
No, there's it's called Red Run Buffalo Farm.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in Ohio, but you can go there and see all their buffalo, and they don't hurt your vehicle.
Do you get to pet them?
I don't
No,
know.
these you get to pet.
I don't want to pet a buffalo.
You don't like them that much, then, do you?
They're mean.
Well, now when you got a bucket of food, then you're your best friend.
I don't want their slobber on me either.
I don't think I got any slobber. You know, the one that was weird was the giraffe.
I
giraffes
love
got
giraffes.
freaking
Yeah, big old
tongues. You
black-
guys would love them. Their tongues were that long. What? And you can like hold up a carrot and their tongue just goes.
You can do that at
Wrapped
the
around
zoo
the carrot?
too.
I love giraffes.
They had a bunch of them, giraffes. But it was weird because it was a safari, but they had giraffes and buffalo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had buffalo. I'm like, I don't know if I ever saw a buffalo on a safari. But they didn't have any like lions and shit. I think
Well,
they might have
oh,
thought that was too dangerous.
You think?
Yeah. Psst.
Live life on
I'll
the
pet
edge.
a lion. I don't give a shit.
Live life on the edge.
I got a lion up in the house. There's a big lion head in there. It's what happens when the lions mess me. Put you on the wall.
Is that one Nala? Is that the female one?
That's the female. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
put
pretty cool.
You put
Yeah.
it on the wall?
No, I bought it. I couldn't kill a lion. I couldn't do that. I'd be like, these animals, unless they were trying to kill me. I'm not a hunter. Yeah. I mean, I used to, but not anymore. Now I'm just like, I like animals, so I don't think I could shoot it unless like it was legit going to kill me. And then I would still feel bad.
Same.
Yeah, I'd feel bad. Especially a big, cool animal like a bear or a,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a cat. I could probably shoot one of the big cats, like a cougar.
No.
Because those things will like, they're staring you down. That's scary.
Well,
Fuck
if
haunted
they're
houses.
staring you down,
Yeah. Then I'd be like, oh, you're going to die. Sorry, kitty.
Right now.
You're
you
dead.
just randomly
You
gonna
or
have a
me.
gun on you that's gonna kill it.
So not only are haunted houses scary for the guests, they're also scary for you guys. Have you ever had something scary happen that you were just like, holy shit, I'm glad that didn't pop off or that was close?
I'm so happy Melissa looked dead at me as soon as you asked the question.
Why? What happened? This is
every-
also a therapy session.
everything happens.
Okay. Such as? No crying.
Okay. The boo box gets me every time I walk past it.
No, listen. I'm talking about
Oh.
not you getting scared because you jumpy. I'm saying a situation in the house. Can be informational for future actors.
Yeah.
Like we all talk about, we tell most actors, look, once you get a scare, you're going to get better, and then you might get punched. And I'm sure you both have been
I've
hit.
only been slapped once. And I know it was a reaction, so you just kind of go,
Yeah.
Right.
and you move
I
on.
can hear you doing that.
Wow. No, I've got hit by a guy.
She said I've been
before.
beat.
I know.
Yeah.
She let that slip out.
I've been beat.
I've been beaten up by a kid, but it's more so. But they were all reaction scares.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything. Oh, I'm about to beat you up, and then they sit there and pop me. It's more so like a and then it's like a hit me in my face situation. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they say, are you okay? And I'd be like, I'm fine. Like in character, and then I just go and I scare the next person behind them.
Right.
So it's just roll with the punches, literally.
And the slaps.
And
Yeah.
the slaps, all of it.
So in the few times I have done that, I've never been punched or anything. But I don't like that. Here's what I've noticed, that a lot of the times the people that are getting hit are small, petite actors. Like, I don't know how many times, like Darian, let's say Darian, right, who's big boy.
Yeah.
Dude does not get swung on. You know what I mean? It's always like you're smaller.
But I feel some
Little
of these little
actors.
petite ones are really feisty.
Still, that doesn't mean you punch them.
I mean, listen.
You know? It's always like, really? You're like you're going to punch on some little girl?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the part that like really drives me crazy. We had the one girl, was one of our ones we've lost. That's horrible. I can't think. Christy. Sorry. Can't think of her name. That was bad. We've lost a lot. So
Yeah.
it's like, but Christy, she was battling cancer. I'll never forget it. And some dickhead kid from here in Mansfield punched her. She was in the basement in the butcher room. Punched her full on. Boom. And we caught him, and she didn't even press charges on him. I go, press charges on him. She's like, nope. He's just a kid. I'm like, fuck that. He needs to go. And it was in the basement. She was literally in the last scene.
She's the one that was like on the stairs on
Yeah.
the rail. Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God. And she was like, I know the football coach. I'm going to talk to him and make sure he runs a lot of laps. And I was just like, that's not good enough. I hate that. Any chance I get to like,
Was just him being a dick?
yeah, just being a punk more than anything, and it always seems to be the teenagers. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I've heard a lot is like early days. It seemed like it was, just maybe your 20 to 25-year-old, full of testosterone showing. I remember seeing guys out front. I'll never forget. It was a group. It was 3 guys, and 2 of them were big boys, and then 1 woman. And it was a busy weekend, and they got touch passes. And they were, and I was just happened to be standing. That's when we had, I don't know if you guys remember that bus we used to have out front.
Yeah.
So they were standing right by that bus, and they go, do you guys want touch passes? And they're like, what's that? And they're like, well, that means actors can touch you. It'll be just a little bit, intensify your scares a little bit. And they're like, yeah, we can do that. So they get them, and that like one of the guys, and it wasn't even the big guy, it was like the smallest guy, because 2 of them were huge. The smallest guy was like, I'll take some touch pass. Ain't going to scare me. And I just knew. I'm like, this guy's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't care who walks through there, does this, does that. I'll be ready. And I'm like, yeah, this is going to be bad. So I followed him in, got security. I'm like, follow him. It was the woman.
Oh, wow.
It was the woman that started like slapping the hell out of somebody. And it's just like, oh my God, they were literally in the attraction. That guy that was talking shit, he got the first scare, like he was in the house maybe 2-3 seconds, got scared and beelined, and we caught him in the bullpen because he ran. And then the woman like just got caught up on something with somebody and just started slapping the hell out of him. The actor's like, holy shit, what the hell's going on? And we were luckily we were following them. So they're just like, nope, you got to go.
Yeah.
And then I was hearing radio chatter like, one guy's running. And I'm like, oh, man. So we got him and got him out. But it was just like, I hate that stuff, man. Why do you come here if you're just going to start shit?
That.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to get that scared, just don't come.
Yeah.
Just don't come.
What's the point?
Listen, I say that to the people that come walking through and their heads are pinned down. I'm like, did you pay to watch our floors?
Yeah.
And they're like, what? And I'm
Let's bury my face in the person in front of me's back so I don't get to see anything.
I'm too scared already. It's like this is like the first 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah, but that's someone else.
She's gotten better.
I have gotten a lot better. A lot. I am a big girl now.
That's another funny one too. Like people who are working the haunt but don't want to go, or they get really scared at other ones.
I've never went through haunted houses or anything before working here.
Yeah.
I've been through here one time with a group of friends because we were bored, and that
was a long time ago,
that was
probably.
a long time ago, and I've never done anything else. So now it's like, I think I'm getting a lot better.
I remember when we all went down to Fear Columbus, and we were doing the zombie. Yeah, it was like a zombie laser. It was a laser tag thing where you walk through their attraction, and they have the actors jumping out, and you got to shoot them, and they got these things on their head or on their neck, and you shoot
at those, and they deactivate for like
and then
40 seconds.
Yeah, and they like keep score, and you get to the end and see like how many people you killed. I remember we're in there for like maybe 10 minutes, and I just kept hearing this screaming. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like trying to like, I'm doing that. And I finally turn around, I'm like, what the hell's going on? It's Candi screaming her head off.
I was getting attacked.
Yeah. And I was like, they're all running at her. She's like, ah! And I'm just like, what is happening back there?
No points, and I thought I was shooting stuff, and I was shooting absolutely nothing.
There would have been bullets. There would have been one on the corner, one on the floor, nowhere near where they were supposed to be shooting.
Did you have your eyes open when you were shooting?
And no.
No. Well.
Yes and no. But I had a ball. I would definitely do it again.
Oh yeah.
Definitely would do it again.
That's the fun part too, is like just doing all the stuff that we do, and then like we also do like the Christmas show, and we do incarceration. We're going to do this convention coming up. We'll talk about that a little bit. Or going to, that's the nice thing about when haunted houses, hey, we're going to open for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. And we can go check that haunt out, even though it's going to be full of, half naked guys saying, I'm Cupid, or whatever, which we have seen many times.
Sometimes that could be scary enough.
Some of them do them like St. Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, regular season, Christmas. I'm like, how do you retheme that fast?
Yeah.
It's like we just don't have time to do it. But that's the nice thing about some of the attractions when they do all that stuff, when we get to go. Here's something we can talk about that I know you guys are excited for: Trans World.
Yes.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna have a good time. I did buy some haunt tickets just now.
Oh,
right before you guys got here. So I bought some haunt tickets that we're going to go check out.
Very nice. Which one?
The Darkness.
Okay.
The Darkness.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's going to be fun. I heard they redid a ton of stuff.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to confirm that because one of the guys that works with us has been down there working for like the last, I think, month. And I'm going to talk to him when he gets back and be like, dude, so is there a lot? Because I just bought tickets for it, so there better be. Better be a lot changed. I bet you I've been to the Darkness almost more than any other haunt, just because I would go, like, because we've been going to Trans World for so long. Yeah. But it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool haunt.
That was fun when we went last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely fun.
Yeah.
And I was good.
You was good at what? What are you talking about?
I did good. I did good during the walk.
Oh, Jesus.
I did.
So she's going to lead the way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, there we go.
Now we're doing too much. We're jumping the gun here.
Big steps.
Listen, that's too big of a step. Calm down. Baby steps. I'll jump from I'll go to third.
Third?
Be third.
Okay, I suppose.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. I like going first because you get to see everything happen. A lot of the times you go now, and the first person isn't even getting it the most.
Yeah, they go for the middle.
Yeah, they go for the middle,
I should probably be in the middle.
Because the middle always complains that they don't get hit.
Yeah.
You had the middle.
Yep. So what else has happened in the attraction? Like, let's hear some of the war stories from the trenches of the house, like that has happened. What do you got? What has happened where you like? What's that one thing that you'll never forget? I can't believe that happened. I'll never forget this. Melissa.
Oh, why am I on the spot now?
All right,
Now you
Candi.
go.
All right, back to Melissa.
Okay. Wow. My thinking must be fast.
Yeah.
This past season, right when I just get in my head Candi to the bathroom now, and I'm like, what? Who is that? I'm like, what is going on?
That was my fault. I should have specified.
And then somebody literally passed out right there into the bathroom. We had to have the EMTs.
I remember that.
Come up, and that was, I'm like, whoa.
Sorry.
I'm like, who is that in Milwaukee? By beeline just straight for the bathroom, because I'm like, I don't know who that is, but if it's directed towards me, I need to get there. And it was a customer sitting right there on the floor in the bathroom, just
chilling.
The first time he's in the walkie, and I'm like, Candi, Harriet, whoever you are.
Are we supposed to use real names on these things? Are we supposed to say Breaker 19 and when we're done, over?
No, because usually
over?
in the house I have like a code word, and it's usually my name. It's my stage name. So if I hear it randomly, I know where I know to beeline it for that room.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the haunt, if something happens, immediately stopping the show. So it's like I got to get there. I got to know what's going on. I got to know what's happening. Got to get it fixed. So if I hear my name or walkie, get to the bathroom right now from somebody, because it didn't sound like Kylie. And I'm like, wait, that's not Kylie. Who's that?
Somebody in character, obviously.
Yes, but
Are we boring you?
Huh?
wow, yeah, you just
Yeah.
yawned over there.
Do
Crazy
something
work.
crazy already. Jesus.
No, but that was like that was the one thing I don't think I'm gonna ever forget is that dude passed out in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see those things happen. Kind of get scary because, like, are you legit okay? We had that incident at Inc. a couple years ago where they didn't have any EMTs in the back, and we had somebody it was a panic attack. It turned out to be in Solitary, I think it was, somewhere back there. So we called for EMTs to come back. It was, 30 minutes? 35 minutes before they showed up. We're like, well, it's a good thing he's just having a panic attack because he'd have been dead,
Right.
you know. But, yeah, those can be scary. What about you? What has happened that you've, never going to forget? Doesn't have to be a bad thing, but something funny or anything?
Every time I got a concussion from those pots in the kitchen.
I think you're being a little dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic.
I think
You
you're
know
being a
how
little
many have
dramatic.
fallen off and cracked me in the head. And
Yo,
I have to
they
stay
do.
in character with a freaking lump.
You do.
You're being a little dramatic.
Not dramatic. There's like 3 pots hanging now. I'm just kidding, everybody.
Yeah, yeah. So the house one time, I wasn't up there, but I got the call to come up. And I was like, oh, God. So it was dining room. And you know where they got the table, and then there's that little space behind the table.
Yeah.
Like you can go out the door, but then there's a space behind the table right there where the dude goes under.
Yep.
Some girl, and I think the warden's widow was actually in the house. She had came in and was just acting inside. And she was in the dining room, and she was the one that's telling me about it. And she goes, this girl goes, and then she goes behind the table. She comes in, goes around, and goes behind the table. And we're trying to tell her, no, go this way, and just starts barfing. Bah! And just starts, she goes, she projectile. And I was just like, oh, God. We get called up there. And I go up, and I'm like, no, I ain't doing it. The cleaning crew or whatever. One of our techs actually ended up, I think it was the techs came up and cleaned it up. But, yeah, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, I have an issue with smells in the house, and
Yeah, you do.
and listen. I can't do like the fart smells. If you shit yourself and you come through, it was I think my first year Christmas. Jen was kind enough to leave.
Jen went in there farting?
And no, somebody else did, and she was kind enough to leave me in the doll room, and my eyes were watering. Thank God you guys put incense in the trees because I just shoved my head in the tree to avoid throwing up.
We'll have to give her like some oils or something she can dab under her nose when somebody farts in there.
Well, now I have the gingerbread spray, so
Yeah.
I'm just like.
At the old haunt one time, we had this guest actor come in, and he was wearing this big mask. And that was another time. This is the time I actually had to clean up the barf. They got called in. This is the old haunt we were doing over in Crestline. And I got called in there, and I'm like, what's going on? They're like, that guy threw up in the mask. I was like, well, he overheated was what happened. He went too long, and he started overheating, and he didn't get the mask off in time because it was like he was wearing this big suit, and the mask was tucked in. He couldn't get it off, and he just, bah! And then finally when he got it off, it just went all over the floor, and I had to go in there, and I was just like, we went and got clean sweep, and we were like dumping everything, you know. But yeah, but we threw the mask away. I was like, that's not going to happen.
Oh.
That's one I'll never forget.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
That's about as good as you grabbing his chin and all that sweat just coming.
Oh my!
That was good. I was so glad that happened to somebody else. Yeah, that was so good. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
So-
Yeah. I did it too, though.
Yeah.
I did it in the worst way. Jen thinks it's hilarious every time I talk about it because it was because of who it was. It was Big Scott. He used to wear that gas mask.
Yeah.
And I was walking through the West Cell block. I knew it was him, you know. And he walks up and he does his thing, and I just like, I don't know where my brain was at that point in time, and I just kind of laughed, and I grabbed the end of his gas mask, and I went, "Argh!" And I just felt like it looked like somebody turned a faucet on, you know what I mean? Just psh, I was just like, I knew right away. I was like, I didn't even go through the West. I just turned around, went against traffic all the way back. Didn't even hide from guests. I just walked through them. Sorry, I went into that. Dude, I got the water as hot as I could. And just scrubbed my hand for like 20 minutes because I got sweat all over it, just like a gallon. It felt like a gallon. It's probably more like it was nowhere near a gallon, but it felt like a gallon.
So you do know my pain.
Yeah, but so that's what made me happy when you did that. Because I'm like, I'm not the only one in that club.
No.
What?
Is there anybody else in this club?
I don't know.
Not me.
I don't think so.
I have learned from your mistake. I won't
Yeah.
do it.
That was good, too. That was good.
Mistake. I am so happy that I could teach you something. Because, jeez.
Yeah.
Never do that. Never do that. If
No.
you
See, that could be I'll never forget that time.
Mm-hmm.
I got Vic's sweat all over my hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
She's still shaking.
Yeah.
It off.
You can feel it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Take a
that.
drink of water.
I
That'll
like
help.
that.
You got that? There you go. I'm going to join you. Have me a drink. Why didn't you get a drink,
'Cause I'm
Melissa?
not thirsty.
I've offered beer and everything else. You guys are like, nah.
Mm-mm.
You don't drink beer?
No.
I'm a good girl.
Yeah.
Sorry. I had
Jeez.
something in my throat.
The eyes is crazy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, let's talk a little bit more about Trans World. You guys like going there?
Love it.
Do you like seeing all the cool shit on the floor?
Always.
Yes.
So, what's your favorite seminar you've had since you've been there?
Oh, mine was, I think, I like all the makeup ones because obviously makeup. But last year, the phobia one
Yeah.
with Alan Hop, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool.
Alan Hops.
Yeah, that's him. And
That dude is
the
good.
Dark Hour.
Mhm.
Learning about how he turned onto it in like an interactive game
Yeah.
type situation. That was pretty dope.
Yeah. Alan is he was on. I had him on one time. We did the that was like a Zoom
Okay.
podcast because he's in Texas. That guy is just a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, he can tell you about anything, and that is like every aspect, not just, haunting or acting or anything like that, but like
yeah.
on the tech end of things, he can talk to you about on the business end of things. He is like, and he does, creation as far as like he does those classes, those
He's got a lot of videos too
yeah,
online. And
he's got a lot of
he's got
YouTube
great
channel.
stuff.
Oh, dude, it's so good. You always check that out because there's just so much on there that you could learn even just watching a YouTube video. You know what I mean? Yeah, Alan's a really good guy. I'm glad I've interacted with him. He's like, you can get a lot from him. And the classes he teaches, like everybody loves the classes because they're just so informative. You don't get bored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's been some classes where I've taken in Trans World where I've just been like, huh? What happened? You know,
Yes.
where I just got bored. I just thought it was going to be something else, but not his. His are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the coolest prop you saw at Trans World?
Coolest prop?
Yeah.
I don't know that I could pinpoint one. Everything is.
I would say you got to go to the dark room.
Yep.
The dark room's
Oh.
got some great stuff.
Listen, the
Yeah,
baby
like-
last year coming out of the crotch was pretty good. I know you know what I'm
Yes,
talking
I
about.
do. That was pretty good. Yeah.
That one threw me off. I turned around and it was just like,
Yeah.
like, what the?
That is good
Okay.
stuff. So yeah, I think the dark room at Trans World. I mean the whole show, but you get a little bit. You kind of get to cheat when you're in there because you get a little. You're dark, so it's
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
like you're in the attraction. You get to see what it kind of looks
Yeah.
like in certain lighting, which is always good. And the dark zone's just loaded with poison props
Oh,
and
yeah.
Scare Factory and I mean a lot of other people. They got that sign place in the back. Killer Props is in there.
Mm-hmm.
The dark zone really gives you a good idea of how it's going to look, I think.
I agree.
And they got those big the big Scare Factory
Big
props.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you just look and you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Where would you put that? Cell block's the only place it'll go. You know?
Yeah.
Some of those
That
big
takes
ones.
a lot of space, though.
Yeah. Those big ones. I remember the first time I went to Trans World and I went to the dark zone. I can swear, and I might be wrong, but I could swear the dark zone was in a different spot. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. But I remember just going in there and just being like, these are like, people make these things? It was so cool.
I know that feeling, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys do that the first time you went? Like, 'cause you kind of known about it.
Yeah.
You heard us talk about it.
Right.
And then when you got to go the first time, was it like the wow factor when you walked in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, what is all this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go and make sure you hit every booth and see everything up there. So
Yeah. And it's huge.
huge.
You get your steps in.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dude, my feet are just done.
Yeah.
What by the end of the night when you're back at the Airbnb or the hotel, dude, my feet are just ready to be done.
Yeah.
Because you do a lot of walking. And then when we go get dinner, it's always like, oh, we're going to go 2 blocks this way. Or, you know what I mean? We're going to get sushi or we're going to go down there and get,
Yeah.
Italian. That sauce on the side is a good spot.
I hope we go back to Salt and Smoke this year.
Salt.
that's
Yeah,
fun.
that was good. We're going to take an Uber next time.
Yes.
That was a long walk, dude. That was
Yeah.
a trek.
I didn't go.
No,
Oh, you didn't?
she didn't.
It was so good, though.
It was.
I mean, it was like, whoo. And then we thought, hey, we're going to go kind of far away.
Yeah.
So that way we won't get like the normal Trans World crowd.
Oh,
No, we were
no.
stuck. We were stuck in line.
Yeah. I wonder if we can make a reservation.
I don't know. But you know what was funny was when we were there, the owner of EBA,
Yeah.
the makeup
he was there
we use,
too.
he was there in line. I was just, hey, what's going on? You know,
Yeah.
we started bullshitting and talking and everything. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Do you like using the EBA makeup?
Oh, absolutely.
It's good stuff. It's got
It
great
is.
colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one I don't like is the the blood. It just doesn't come off.
Well, that's a good thing too. Speaking of blood, this is totally unrelated, but kind of related. I got to tell you this thing that I saw. Well, it would have been, it was Thursday. It was Wednesday or Thursday. I'm driving home. The blood made me think of this, and this is the funniest thing, and I probably shouldn't be giving this guy the record, whoever did this.
Okay.
But I'm driving home here in Mansfield, and somebody had set up a hoax where there was this body, and it was like planted into this, where they plow the snow and they make this big pile.
Yeah.
I'm like literally driving. I see this fire truck, and I was like, I kind of just like, okay, and I pulled behind the fire truck. Fire truck pulled off the side. I'm driving up, and I was just like, there's a body like just embedded into one of these snow drifts, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And as I get closer, there's like blood like splattered all over the snowdrift, like right beside it. And I was sitting there just going, no way, dude. What is happening here? And the fire truck guys they're getting out. And I'm like, but as I got closer, I kind of looked at his feet.
Yeah.
And his feet looked like stuffed socks. You know what I mean? I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? So then I'm like really like looking, because I grabbed my phone at first. I'm like, I gotta get a picture of this crazy
With a
shit.
rubbernecker over here.
Yeah, I know, right? So, but I didn't want to be that guy in case it was an actual dead person. And I'm sitting there just like, dude, look at this. Shh, shh. Hey, man, can you move his head back? No. You know, but it was kind of weird. And I go home and I was telling my son about it, and I was like, "Yeah, I just saw this. You know, I thought it was a dead body, but yeah, somebody did a hoax. I guess was making a TikTok, and they had put blood on the snow, so the blood just stuck out because it was on snow.
Yeah,
dude, it was wild. It was
they didn't
crazy.
think to remove the body.
I don't know. I don't know if they know who did it or whatever, but that was just funny.
Yeah.
So many people, like, there's somebody posted a video, and it was like, she thought it was real too, and then the comments are like, "This is, disrespectful," or "This is not something you joke about." I'm like, nah, I don't know, because it was pretty good. I'm like, I was like, I thought that was kind of funny, But yeah, that would be a great joke to do to somebody. I mean, we could do that as a Halloween. We would do it better,
of course,
because we could make, you know what I'm saying? We could actually make the thing look right.
I just watched something on TV where some guy had a similar situation. It was a detective, and he was like, my first case, we literally came in guns blazing because there was a dead guy on the couch.
Yeah.
He said, everybody rushed in, and it was a dummy. And the homeowner was like, I was recreating a crime scene. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
They were like, dude, that was so realistic. And he was like, well.
That could be more. That's more of haunted house lore. I remember hearing about this place. It was in Texas, where you would go in. Like, what happened was you went in and people weren't coming out, and it turned out somebody in there was killing people.
Oh wow,
it was not true.
Okay,
you know what I mean? It was all a hoax or whatever. But you hear those old haunted house tales, like you get your money back if you make it through this haunt. It's so good. It's just like nobody would do that. They'd be their haunt wouldn't last because they'd be broke. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that I'm just like, come on, man. Really?
Yeah, I think it was 7 Floors of Hell back in the day. That used to be the thing. If you could make it through all 7, you'd get your money back. And I'm like,
yeah, I don't think so. That's not going to happen.
No. If that's the case, I'll run through them all. You're gonna, I'll take my money.
Yeah, I'm definitely running. I'm out.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So what else is going on? So we got Trans World coming up. We also got a convention coming up here.
We do.
Are you guys signed up to work that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
The Ohio Haunters Convention.
I'm excited.
Were you guys here for the first one?
No.
It was 2019.
Oh, okay. Pre-COVID.
It was pretty cool.
Okay.
I mean, it was, they did all the event was, I mean, we were open, I think, one day for it. And then they did kind of a little haunt tour before, where they went to a couple different places. But this year they're just going to the Mohican Haunted Schoolhouse. So they'll do that Friday night. Friday's technically not the first day. It's kind of the load in.
Yeah.
But once we're at the end of the day, then they're going to, open up so you can drive over to Mohican and go through the schoolhouse.
That's
and
cool.
then the Saturday will be open like noon to 4, I believe. Noon to 4 is when we'll be open. And the show runs till 5.
Yeah.
So we'll be open for like 4 hours. You can come through Blood Prison. Plus they're going to have seminars, and they're going to have a show floor, which is going to be, again, in the cell blocks. And, there's going to be some pretty good vendors that have signed up. Beastcraft, Closed Casket's going to be here.
Oh, nice.
Our friend, Brian Dembski Creations, he's going to have a booth. It's going to be really cool. I think Zombie Skin's going to be here.
I did hear that.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good convention, I think, and I'm hoping it'll be, a yearly thing for us. And,
Cool.
And then Sunday, the show floor will open. We won't be open on Sunday, but then you guys will get to come to the show.
Yeah.
You guys get free admission to the show. It's a good time.
That'll be a busy month.
It will be.
I think right after that is Parapsychon here.
It is. Parapsychon is the following weekend.
Yeah.
So it'll be busy for sure.
Yeah. Fun.
I'm not coming for that. Not the Parapsychon one.
Why?
Wow. It's not in my schedule.
Is that why?
Yeah.
She's scared. She don't want to get her tarot cards
No,
read.
I do. I mean, if I had the time, I would come. I just don't have the time that weekend.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Maybe next year.
Well, we'll see.
I'll look into it next year.
You don't come this year, then just forget it.
Just forget it then.
Just forget it.
Yeah, and don't even bother.
Just
Still come to the haunt, though. make sure, that's okay.
That part.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No? You work in ink?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Incarceration's another event we're open for. That one seems to be the one everybody really wants to attend. It's a good time.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Hot.
It is hot. It's hot at Ink. It's cold at the Christmas show.
It is.
Hot.
Yeah.
At Ink. It's hot.
We have air conditioners in the house. And
hot.
fans.
In the kitchen. Where'd my fan go?
I don't know. Where'd it go? I have no idea. Listen, it's around here somewhere. We moved it. I don't remember where we moved it. It's somewhere. It's somewhere in this giant building.
We'll find it by ink.
Oh, yeah. It'll turn up. It'll turn up for sure. Who are you guys excited? You guys excited to see anybody this year at Ink? What? No, nobody? That's not even your jive. You're more of like a country girl, aren't you?
Yeah. Do I know some songs? Sure.
Yeah.
Do I know the bands? No.
No? What about you? Go ahead.
I'm psyched for Limp Bizkit.
Really?
Again, yes. I'm
Limp Bizkit.
old.
So am I.
Yes. I mean, yeah, duh, but...
I'll tell you who I'm kind of excited for, even though I just seen him at Sonic Temple a couple years ago, Cypress Hill. I'm excited to see Cypress Hill again. Because that was as advertised. We went up, we got to like be on the side of the stage for them, and it was just like a weed fest up there. I mean, everybody was smoking weed. It was just literally a cloud, and you just walk up and you're like, whew, all right, this is what they do. You know what I mean? It was fun. Ink is so much fun.
Ink is a vibe.
I mean, it's just like, working the haunt, which is a little warm. And then, yeah. I don't know. I don't act during Ink. Damn all that. No, it's just really busy.
It's fun.
There's just so much stuff going on. We got to work something out. I should get a hold of them and be like, hey, let's do an actor tattoo or something. Like you work Ink, maybe you get some free ink or something. I don't know. Try to work something out on a Sunday after we close.
Discounted ink I'll pay for.
Well, I mean, make it worth it. Nothing major, like we're not going to sleeve your arm out or anything, but
Blood Prison.
Oh, jeez. You want the whole thing?
Yeah, but on this arm's already halfway done. So,
just for ink, yeah. No.
Okay.
We'll give you like a butterfly on your ankle.
Oh, that'd be so cute. I'll have like one of the wings bit off or something like that.
All right, that'll work. Ink, what else? You guys ready for the upcoming season? That's a long way to look ahead, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. But I'm ready. I'm ready regardless. Anything haunt related, I'm ready.
You're ready?
I am ready.
The seasons were, we used to run in the early days. We'd run 23 days. That was the early days. In the early days, we would run. The opening weekend would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then every weekend after that, we would run Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, no. Those Thursdays killed me.
Yeah. They're rough.
Yeah.
The Thursdays were
rough. But back in those days, they weren't, because this year they were dead. But back in those days, they weren't like hopping, but they weren't as dead as they were this year. You know what I mean? It's like, especially in those big weekends.
Yeah.
And those busy ones. You know what I mean? But no, we're not going to do those anymore. I think yeah. And we were a little short on actors. Like we were
some days.
Yeah. We were about ready to grab some of the crew and be like, put a mask on, get in there. No, it's I think where we are too, like being just in Mansfield also doesn't help. Our market's not huge because I think days like that you got to rely on your local people, but
That was still fun.
It was. I mean, it was
Long,
easy.
yeah.
Yeah. We're also going to change some hours up. Like the opening weekend, I think we're gonna knock down an hour instead of closing at midnight. We're gonna close at 11.
Okay.
On opening weekend, just because it is traditionally kind of slow.
Slower, yeah.
So there's no sense in really doing something till midnight when we can get the same amount of people in until 11. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, because I'm thinking of you guys.
Oh, thanks.
Vic.
I don't
that?
believe that.
See?
No.
Right? Yeah. See, I
Yeah,
don't
you're
think
looking
this
around
whole
for
room
too much
believes that.
confirmation, Too much confirmation. Yeah.
Listen, we've got other people in the room, and I told you guys before we started I'm going to do a studio audience, and we're going to do like applause and everything, but nobody's applauded or laughed or anything yet. Thank you, Kat. It's about time. Jeez.
We need him to do the wave over there.
Yeah.
Both of them. Yeah.
We'll start from this end and work our way down that way.
Oh my gosh. So also doing, working at Blood Prison, I do this podcast, which I love doing because it's just fun to talk to you guys and everything and talk shop. And I got this big wall, and Candi
needs her face.
Yeah.
About right there.
She
You
feels
see where
that we
corner is?
yeah.
It's like right there. Be perfect.
I don't think it would work though.
Please explain.
Well, because we would have to stick it on, and everything's already. This was all made as one piece, so you'd just be this floating head in the middle of the clouds.
You could blend me in there. You can blend me in there. You can take a picture of that, stick my face on it, blend it in, and then cut and paste.
We could. But I also did. I did try that once, but I used a different head. I put Ronnie up there.
The problem with that was, number one.
Oh, sorry, Jen put Ronnie up there.
It wasn't me. Number one.
Okay.
And number two, you just cut your face out and put it up there with tape. I'm talking about legit. Photoshop me in there and then
Photoshop.
And then cutting that out and then putting me in there.
Okay, so putting you in there, got it. No, we're not going to do that. But I'll tell you what. You know what? Here's the other funny thing is like, Candi is like hell bent on getting in the videos, getting her picture on the walls, and I'm like, I've told Jen, I go, we're talking about what we're going to do in the videos. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Candi might work. I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm not putting her in it.
And the thing is I know I don't have time for them. I have no time.
I'm like, I'm not doing it. You know why? Why? Because she wants it so bad. And now I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be like, nope, sorry.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it. It's
no. You know what? I'm gonna work it this year. Well, I don't know if this year will work because we have to do it on weekdays. We have to do it on a Tuesday and Wednesday, and normally we do Friday and Saturday. So I guess if you're gonna be in it this year, you have to call off work.
Yeah, I would, and I can't afford it.
You can. You got so much damn money.
You can't say that on here.
What?
Nobody.
Call off work?
Yeah.
Why? Did you call off work today?
No, not today, but I'm going for that. Now my boss knows things.
Listen, we don't start until late. You'll be fine.
Oh, that.
What?
I go to work early.
Why? What shift are you on?
Third,
Yeah, you're on the overnights.
Yeah, I go to work at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oof. Wait, you go to work at 4 in the morning?
4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's crazy.
Then I get off at 1. It's noon, 1 o'clock.
See, that's where I'll give Candi some props because I know there's been nights where it's like she's got to go to work and we're here until 2. She's like, I got to be at work at 4. I got to go. Just like, you might as well not even go to bed. You might as well just stay up.
And I do.
What's the point? You know what I mean? You're just going to be worthless. Working on 2 hours of sleep is worse than staying up and just working your shift and going home, going to bed.
She does that on Fridays, though, when she goes to work and comes straight here.
Yep.
Did you do that today?
No, I'm off on Fridays.
Oh, gotcha.
Off season, I'm off on Fridays. During season, I work Fridays because I have to switch a day from my regular work week to make up for the season. So I let them know months in advance. I'm like, y'all know haunt season's coming up. I have to move this day to this day so that way I have all these days. And maybe
well, that's cool that they do that.
Yeah.
That's cool that they do that.
Works with me.
That is the hardest part about getting people to work is working around their jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But we appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you.
We appreciate you, Candi.
I'm getting
sometimes when I used to work and do this, I would just call in with a migraine. You know what I mean? And just like I don't care because I don't work there anymore. I would just get a migraine, even though I don't get migraines. That's what I would do. But I don't recommend that to anybody.
I got a migraine right now, actually.
Oh, really? Is it because of the voice in your ears?
Would never do that.
Big voice.
You know what's good for a migraine? Melissa told me like a good shoulder massage. Yeah. Maybe that'll help. What? Yeah. That's just what I heard. She was like, a good shoulder massage. You know, will alleviate that.
You just got to eat some potatoes.
Oh,
and
shit.
get the starch.
Ugh. Starch on potato. I don't know what that got to do with a migraine. In-season days are... Everyone asks me about, like, running the haunted house and hanging out with you guys and watching everybody do the actors and all the sets we build and everything. But for me, it's season. Like, when we are running, that's when I'm having the most fun.
Oh, yeah.
Usually after the first weekend. You know, we're working out all the bugs and everything.
Yeah.
In season, so we're going to maybe just stroll down memory lane a little bit. We're going to show some photos. So if we look up at the screen here, that is me and Melissa. This year, I believe.
It is.
Yeah. That is Adobe Audition. No, that's me and Melissa right there.
That is Granny this year.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of changed your costume up a little bit. From the cook to that.
Yeah.
Whose idea that was. But it worked. That was so that who did your makeup then?
Emily Wilson.
Emily. Okay, so Emily does your makeup. Your makeup, do you you've come a long way in the makeup, like from when you first started doing it to now, but there was this one time where you had to do the Warden's Widow's makeup.
That was stressful.
Was that stressful?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's the only time I did it. So it was just off of a picture.
It looked pretty good when I saw some photos, but I mean, you've really come a long way.
Thank you.
And Candi, you've really come a long way at zone leading.
Thank you.
We got some more pictures. Let's show them. Sarah, let's get the next picture up. Oh. There we go. That's me and Candi.
In our natural habitat.
I was going to say that's
yeah. Well,
spot on.
Here's the thing on that. This is what, so everybody knows, so everybody's aware that face Candi's making is the face that she makes when I say, Candi, I'm probably not going to see you for like a month. And then she's upset. So
or he just got done jacking my weenus.
Or I was doing some jacking.
That's probably what
That's probably why I'm making that face.
That's probably exactly what happened.
That's my post jacking face.
That's what. Yep, and that's mine
it's
too.
Wildly,
like
wildly inappropriate. I don't care. I love taking photos with everybody at the end of the season because it's just a long season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's like I've talked to people over near Philly when we did East Coast, and the one guy would tell me that when they get into October, maybe it's like after the first week in October, they're open every day.
Ooh.
They're open every day of the week.
From and they have staff that is consistent with it?
Well, I didn't get into it big time with them. I was just like, because they told me, like, I asked how many people. It's like, we run about 32,000 a year. He's like, we run 80,000 people. Wow. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
So, but our season's long. I can't imagine doing that.
Yeah.
You guys would be done. Yeah, it'd be over. But I love that picture because just the face you make. All right, let's see the next one. Oh, more Candi. Look at that. Now, Candi's real teeth are finally what we're seeing. So,
that's wild. That's crazy.
No, that's the Christmas show. The
first one.
The first one you did, yeah. You're an elf.
Yes, I was an elf. That was like literally 2021.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that face.
Love it.
Yeah. I love the Christmas show, man. The Christmas show is because it's not as big.
Yeah.
And it's it's not as busy.
It's just fun.
It's just a lot of fun.
You're not your normal.
You're doing something different,
Yeah, you're doing something completely different. Harriet and Candi are two totally different people.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Harriet is Candi's actor's name, her acting
For regular
name.
season.
For regular season.
For Harriet.
Harriet, and then Candy the elf.
Candy.
The
Oh, that
frickin'
makes
naughty
sense. Yeah.
elf, the one that takes your run.
Okay, I don't run.
I don't run.
I don't
I
run.
probably limp really fast about there, but I'm not running anywhere.
Let's see the next one. More Candy. That is Candy.
That's first year Candy. That was Candy in the church.
That was Candy in the church.
Candy, you look like you got a beard.
Exactly.
It does. You look
And
like
that's
you look
my
like
hair.
you look like you're
I know.
Amish. Like some Amish robe wearing churchgoer. That's just like
That was my hair before I
That's your
cut it.
hair?
Yeah, that's my hair before I cut it.
oh my gosh,
Right?
what is happening in there?
A lot.
I think who took her spot? I think Nicole is now in the church and wears that robe.
Yes.
But she doesn't have the big Amish beard.
Okay, it wasn't a beard. It's my hair.
Yeah.
And I had the hood and across it's actually with that costume. I don't think I'm wearing it in right there, but
What was your face painted as exactly?
it was like one of those candy skull situations because I had the blackout eyes and
I got you.
yeah.
That's good stuff. So going back and seeing all that, I mean, just imagine still doing that. Are you happy where you're at now?
I am happy.
Do you like being a zone
happy.
leader?
I love being a zone lead.
Does it make the night go faster or?
That it makes it go by faster.
Yeah.
And then it's also helping other people out
Right.
as well. So and then I didn't know what I was doing.
Well, you looked like you were. Yeah. No, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Got nothing, huh?
No, that's good stuff.
It was a good time.
I love seeing the old pictures of what we've done. You know, when we first started, like everything from makeups to our scenes to, you know, it's just like, man, have we come a long way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have, for sure. Let's see the next one. Oh, this was the Amish porn.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, this is Amish OnlyFans right here.
Naughty granny.
I'm going to be like, you want to see a little knee? Oh, look, she's got a tattoo on her leg. Oh, she must have went out into the real world. That looks like it's in the kitchen. Like the real kitchen.
Yeah, it is. It was break time.
Oh, is that what it was?
I was actually reloading on glow sticks.
Oh. The glow sticks. Oh, for the little ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk about that. What are those for? Tell everybody. All right, don't.
No, I was thinking of an appropriate way to say it. Any parent that brings a little one that probably shouldn't, but they
Yeah.
do anyways.
Right, they always do.
If they're genuinely scared, we give them a red glow stick that's typically popped by either Candy or myself, sometimes Kylie. And if they hold it up, no actors can scare them.
Oh, very
More
cool.
so the
Yes.
actors are scared of them.
Correct.
And then
Right.
we attack the parents, and then they giggle or get happy.
I have extra spoons in the kitchen that are mini spoons. So I give
You
them a
give
glow
the little
stick,
ones?
and I give them a spoon. And I tell them if they get scared, whack your parent.
That's why we go back in after everything's closed. You hear the actors in solitary in the West going, some kid hit me with this damn spoon.
No.
Yeah. Melissa gave it to him.
They're like that big.
That's really cool, though. I mean, that you know, you guys are doing that, and I'm glad I thought of that idea.
We're so
I am
happy.
so glad you thought of that idea.
So happy for you for that.
Nah, it's just those things you learn along the way, and that, you know,
Yeah.
team effort, you know. I didn't think of that one. Somebody else did. I don't know who. But it's really cool when, you know, when you can play to everybody.
Yeah, and it's cool having the little kids that can actually come through and then enjoy it and not be terrified.
Right. Yeah, because some people, like, I've seen people bring in little kids, and I'm like, listen, here's the thing. They're not ready for this yet. Oh, no, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And we got to tell them no. You know, it's like, look, if you guys want to go through and he stays with her and then she can go through later, you can do that. But, you know, that's about as long as it go. I seen a kid come in here who was autistic.
Oh, yeah.
And the
I've seen a
kid was
couple of
just
those.
not having it.
Yeah.
He didn't even get up the steps to Central Guard. He was not having it.
Yeah, I don't
You know, you had
understand.
Zach out there with the damn taser screaming and yelling. It was over. He wasn't going to do it. And they were trying to get him in. I come down. I'm like, no. I'm like, nope, we're not doing this. Just go.
Don't traumatize him.
You know, I don't even think this kid would have, even with a red glow stick, would have made it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just being in that intense environment.
Right.
But yeah, that's good. All right. Next. Oh yeah. When was that?
My first
Was that the first Christmas?
Christmas in the doll room.
Oh yeah. Okay. Dude, again, I love the Christmas shows. Who did your makeup on that?
That one was Widow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a good look.
It was good. Yeah.
She has great ideas when it comes to makeup.
I think I lost all my eyebrows with that one, but it was a good look. That's what we didn't know how to take it off yet.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just whatever. They'll grow back.
That's all right. You're plucking them out of there. No, I think the makeups have come a long way too. Like everything is just so good now. Not that it was ever bad, but I mean, it's just like just seeing it is. It really is. And the new people that we've brought on, like Jason and Emily.
Oh yeah.
Like they've really, and who what's the other one?
It was Beck.
Beck.
Yeah.
They're really shining. Now Ronnie is the king at doing blackouts. If anybody can black out for a mask, it's Ronnie. Let me tell you.
Yep.
If anybody can put an appliance on,
yeah,
it's that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Listen, he's come a long way too.
Yeah, he's getting better. He is.
Yeah.
The makeup team is just so like it's evolved so good, and it's made it like the time we saved this year was just noticeable.
Yeah.
It was so much more noticeable.
I think previous years you had so many people that would stand there and they'd be like, I don't want to go to that person, and they'd stand back and wait.
Yeah.
And then one artist would get overloaded with 20 people that only wanted their look.
Yeah.
And now you don't have a choice. This is your assigned person.
You get assigned. And that's the way to do it. I mean, some places I was talking to people about like we have 3 makeup artists, everybody else wears masks.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, well, there's that. But here's the thing. Most people like tell me that I'm crazy for still doing as many appliances and stuff that we do, but I just like them. I like the look better.
Yeah. Some of them look really cool.
Not that I love the airbrush look too. I mean, I do.
Yeah.
I love it. But I think the appliances just really give it that extra realistic vision. You know what I mean? That like that looks like it is actually a gash or whatever taken out of your face.
Absolutely.
And I just like it.
I love it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, the look itself, and it might be a little, I don't know, like old school, if you will. But I don't care. As long as it looks right, I think it looks good. And the airbrush makeup is also, I think you got to keep up. You know what I mean? Because it's the days of, you know, and I'm sure some haunts probably still do this, you know, the tissue paper or tissue and latex.
Latex, yeah.
Which, you know, is like, you know, you don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
This is just the way things, you know, it's just a trend, or not even a trend, but just, you know, how it has evolved overall in the industry, you know what I mean, of you know, just how makeup's done. And it's more sanitary, you know, doing the airbrush. In our early days, like we would have like the stations where you would literally brush makeup on them, and then they would have to sanitize the brush in between actors and, you know, do all that stuff. And now you just got your airbrush and everything, and pretty good stuff. Pretty good makeup. Is that the last picture? Is there any more? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we started in the house, like her first year in the house. I was the cook, so she's like, let's take some pictures.
There we go. Taking pictures in the scene. What do we tell them not to do?
No, that was actually in
Don't
Central
tell me
Guard.
no.
I'm telling you.
Don't you tell me. Don't you tell me.
You know, it was in Central Guard.
Oh my God, that's a good picture.
Yeah.
That is a good picture. What year was that?
First year.
That was.
Did you guys start in the same year?
No. I started
okay.
the year before her.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Candi, look at you. All laughing.
She's got her machete behind me.
Yes, that's when I had.
Where's that at?
Machete.
Up in the air.
Up in your. Oh, up in the air.
Yes, over her head. So I'm like literally like getting ready to just take her noggin off.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's.
It didn't.
It didn't.
No.
Yeah, you're still here. Yeah, it's amazing how, especially when you're an old man like me, how time flies, because it's like it really seems like you guys just started. Honestly, it seems like you guys just started because, God, we've been here we started in 2016.
Oh, wow.
Was our first year.
Okay.
So that's this year. This year will be that was the Paranormal Penitentiary that was ran by Robert Kurtzman. I ran the event, but it was Robert Kurtzman's event. So technically, it'll be 9 years this year, but for us, it's been 10.
That's
and then
crazy.
like some of the OGs that are still here, which baffle me, like you got Jen, Zach, Dawn, Weave, are like the OGs that are still here from the old haunt. You know what I mean? Like there's still 4. And then there's we got to say Darian because he gets mad when we tell him that he's not an OG. I worked at the Mad Effects Lab, and I was like, you did for like 2 weekends or something like that. I don't know. He gets mad, but sorry, Darren, you're not an OG. He's like, damn it, I am too. He calls me Vicolas Cage. And then the other one was Ashley. That she goes, I worked there. And I'm like, you did? She was like, yeah. Now it's a long time ago. We had so many people, but I was like, I didn't realize you worked there. And then she sent me a picture of she got Actor of the Night at
Ashley Gates.
No, Ashley Melendez.
Oh.
And I was just like, well, okay, I guess you do. So, and then she worked here the Paranormal Penitentiary year, and then she was not here for like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 seasons, and then came back like 4 or 5 seasons ago, I think it was. So yeah, we've ran through a lot of people.
Yeah.
There was a guy at another haunt that said he worked here, and I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know who he is, but the guy told me he said he works with you, and he worked for you like 2 or 3 years, and I'm like, I've never heard of that guy ever.
That's funny.
And then I asked Jen about him. You remember this guy? And she's like, no, I don't even know who that is. I'm like, me neither. But maybe he did. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, that's a good photo. That was a good makeup on Melissa there. Mm-hmm. Were you a clown? I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So out of all the years you guys worked, what would you say was your favorite year, or your best year?
My second season, which would be my first year in the house.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I came out of my shell and really showed what I had, and I was actually, oh my goodness. And then we were acting, and then I did my thing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Still too. My own thing, but I did my thing. I came out of my shell. That's all I can say.
You got Actor of the Year there, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a rough year. That was hard to do. I love picking on Candi. Yeah. Candy's probably my favorite person to pick on. I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Actually, I know why, but
I
just, yeah.
No, I do.
What about you, Melissa? What was your favorite year so far?
I think, along with her, the second year when I took over the kitchen, it was just, I wasn't a fan of the doll room.
No?
No. But the kitchen, I was able to, become me.
Something about that kitchen.
Something about the kitchen. And listen, I love the gingerbread man at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, gingerbread. I remember that.
What do you played the elf? What else did you play in Christmas?
Gingerbread.
You did play the gingerbread man too?
Yeah. One season. Yes.
So this year you were the
Candi the evil elf. I was an evil elf.
Okay, so I thought we kept her as a maid, but just made it like no. Okay. As you see, I'm very involved in the cast directing and costuming and character development.
Mm-hmm. You really are. So
no, there's just so many. When there's like well, in the Christmas show there's like about 60, but like on the regular days when we're pushing 90 to 100 actors, it's hard to keep track of it. There's still probably people. She'll like Jen will say something. I'm like, who is? I don't even know who you're talking about. He was the sniper. I'm just like, I still don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who that is. Sorry, I don't. I'm just after 10 years, it's just like, it's really just a blur anymore. You know. All right. Well, I think I've kept you guys here long enough. You guys look so enthused.
How do you feel after 10 years of being in the biz?
Well, I've been in the biz longer than that, but I mean, because we went to Trans World as vendors, but
How do you feel being in the biz for longer, 10 plus years?
I'll tell you how I feel.
Hairless?
Well, I am, so there's that. No, it's a niche. You know, I think when you get to do this all the time, it's you find you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of it is like, you know, you don't to be your full-time gig running this is like that's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, most people don't know. I used to work I worked for the effects thing at the old haunt, the old place, but we did Creature Core. We started Creature Core with Robert Kurtzman. He started that, and I worked for him. And we started doing the we started doing the Trans World trade show, selling masks and all that stuff, and that's kind of when I got started in. But it was just same thing with you guys. When first time I went to Trans World, I was just like, no way, this can't be right. This can't be real. This is a thing, and like now that I get to do it full time, dude, it's like I don't want to do anything else. I used to work in a factory before I worked here. Like I legit was working in a factory in Upper Sandusky, and I still on my desk I keep my time card. Let me keep my time card. So I'm like I just don't want to work in a factory anymore. So I try to keep that there to keep me focused and like you know to remind me that this is better.
Yeah.
You know, but it's fun. I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. Someone asked me if I won the lottery, what I'd do. I was like, I would probably go on a vacation for like 2 weeks, and then I'd come back to work.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know, I would invest my money into my business of running this on.
And give Candi a couple thousand.
A couple thousand?
Yeah. I'm not greedy. I wouldn't be greedy. I wouldn't be that greedy at all. No.
No?
No. Not off top.
Well, you know what they say, you get way more friends when you get money.
You really do, but we're already friends, so I don't know who else.
Yeah, Candi does send me a lot of funny reels on like Instagram and Facebook.
I know he'd be cracking up. I know he'd be cracking up because I'd be cracking up. I'm like, oh, I know he's going to like this.
Oh, yeah, I do. I get a lot of that from a lot of people where I'm like, there's just so many videos and I'm just like, I'll spend like an hour when I get home every night watching everybody's videos that I get sent.
I sent one to Dembski. I know it's the one I sent you too, of that one video game of the Toilet Bandit or whatever.
Oh yeah,
I sent to that one too. That was hilarious. I gotta send you that one. That was hilarious.
The Toilet Bandit.
Yeah,
that's not what it's called. That's the PG version, but yeah.
Yeah, and that's cool though because then you get like I do that with Ronnie and Jen and we kind of got our own thread where we send funny shit to each other. But that's like, you know, another reason that I really love doing this is because it really, you know, it's just like we're more than acquaintances now. We're friends, family. Some people like, you know, we're all family. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Your circle gets bigger, which is kind of nice because, you know, there's just a lot of people that, you know, you can count on. You know what I mean? You know,
or call.
Well, I'm not gonna call you, but I don't think I've ever called Candi, but I did take her keys one time, which was funny.
Wild.
Yeah.
I made it to my car.
I took her key fob off her keychain, and I'm sitting there just in my office just giggling because I was so happy that she fell for it. Oh, and she gets all the way, and I'm like walking in the mailroom, and I'm looking, and she's in her car like.
I got so mad.
It was so good. See, I wouldn't do that to a stranger.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
He really wouldn't.
I would just do that to you.
I'm just happy that you didn't let me leave.
How would you? I had your key fob. You weren't going anywhere.
Like,
yeah, that was good. See, that's how you know. Or like people leave their phone. Like Jen always leaves her phone laying. And I'll sit there and I'll like, she'll be doing something. I'll pick it up.
You find 700 different
Oh, dude. Yeah. I think I did that. I did that on Candi's phone too with the video.
Your phone out.
And pictures. And foot. His back molars.
Yeah. I had that like in my mouth. I'm like.
He's just taking all kinds of photos. I'm like, what are all of a picture of me across the room?
We were talking one time when I had her phone right here and I was just like, Candi, and I'm like kind of giving her shit about something, like just joking around, and then it's like a video of me.
Yeah.
And then she sends it to me. I'm like, how did you take that video? She's like, I didn't. You did. That was good stuff.
Oh,
So
man.
next time when I'm here, I believe I'm gonna have the zone leader in the East, Megan, and she's bringing our favorite clown, Veronica, in, or as one of the zone leaders call her, Flappy, which I'm not sure. I don't remember why she calls her that, but there's that. So Megan and Veronica will be here, and they're in the East cell block. You guys are in the house. And then we have Megan and Veronica coming in. They're in the East. And we've got Dawn coming in. Dawn's one of my OGs. She's the zone leader of the West cell block and the solitary confinement. Mm-hmm. She's bringing... Who? Jess. Dingleberry.
Dingleberry.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm here.
Yeah, that's who brought Candi into our world of weenus jacking. I love Jess. She's great. And Veronica. They're great. And then we have our basement zone leader, Allison, will be bringing in Squish.
Squish.
Yeah. Dude, that was like in unison. That was really good. Squish or Matt.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, but they'll be the last one, I believe. And I really enjoy doing this. I got some people asking me, actors, like, when do we get to be on? I was just like, it's a valid question. I mean, why not bring an actor on? So that's when I was like at Christmas. I remember telling you, I'm like, I want to do a podcast with a zone leader and an actor from every zone. Just to get your guys' perspective on what you do here while you're here, and how acting in a kind of a big haunted house is, and what you guys think of it.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Watching it grow from when I first started to what it is now is...
I would love for you guys to have seen the very first year at Paranormal Penitentiary. It was like we had the house wasn't even the house. It was a giant dark maze. That's all it was.
Really?
It was basically the same walkthrough, but like the room that the billiards room is in the dining room, like those were storage rooms. You didn't even go in there. And we just did this big dark maze, and it went all the way to the back, and then you'd go into what was the old doll room, which is the laundry room now. Mm-hmm. And then you would go out, and then you go into what is the doll room now, and then out the back. But it was a giant dark maze, and I thought I was the most brilliant guy ever. So we're going to put this giant dark maze, and we're going to fuck people up. It's going to be great. It's going to be jump scare after jump scare. People are going to not know what to think. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Went from a dark maze to a dark solitaire.
Oh yeah, and it was just like backup city. Like everybody got in there, and it's just like we were like backed up from the jump. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So with the next year, we built we had the restoration crew at OSR actually built a big house facade, because that's when our build team was virtually not there. Yeah. We had like one guy, so we had them build this big facade, which is still there to this day. And the basement is where the dolls were. The dolls were in the basement. Like, probably where the boiler room is, I think, is where they were. Yeah. And
That's
then we
crazy.
had, like, this big, like, werewolf room where we had, like, these push-out werewolf puppets. And we had these living statues. I mean, it was like... And then we had, like, a butcher room, too. But, yeah. And then the cell blocks... The clowns were in the cell blocks, and that was probably the most detailed part, because that's what we had the most stuff. So we had this one side of the west cell block were the clowns, and then the other side was like, we threw a couple cars in there like we do now, but we had stacks of like crates and like these boxes. That was it. And then the east was just dudes coming out of cells, basically around it was bad, and it was just like, a little bit of lighting. Yeah, we did about 28,000 people our first year.
Okay.
And it was like, it was, we ended up putting a claustrophobia in the east. So it was like, there was just something extra in there to kind of break it up a little bit. Like we did that on like week 2 or 3. We like threw that in there.
Get this in there too.
Yeah, it was nuts, to think about how much it's, how now you've got, tanks and helicopters and you got the big prison riot scene, and you got the church and the hospital that you actually separate buildings you go into. Yeah, it's come a long way. Growing up right before my very eyes.
It really is.
Well, listen, I appreciate you guys coming in
Thanks
and
for
spending
having
some
us.
time with me. I always love hanging out with you guys. Even you, Candy. You know, especially you, Candy. How's that? Is that better?
Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it.
No, you guys are great, and I love having you on the team, and I appreciate everything that you guys do because you guys come in even off-season times and help out when we're doing things. We're doing the non-fun stuff like organizing and cleaning and all that stuff, and I appreciate you guys coming and being a part of that, and I wouldn't want it any other way. And we'll do this again sometime. Oh, geez.
Thanks for having us.
All right. Thank you, guys. Be careful going on.